Oh, how we doing? Well, I done been to the doctor. Got paperwork I need to pick up. Because I filled it out once before, and some crap took place, and it wasn't done right. So I went back and picked up some more same paperwork, and get filled out again. Take it back sometime this week, and I don't know why. I get on camera, I can yawn. I can be around the house outside all day long. I won't yawn, but I get on camera, I gotta yawn. But it won't be today. It might be tomorrow, or it might be Thursday, depending on what takes place tonight. Junior is supposed to go spend the night at Lucas's house. If he doesn't stay the night at Lucas's house, then tomorrow afternoon, early morning, well, somewhere between 11 and 1, we'll go out to Ray's place and by Raineyville and pick some more blackberries. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it'll be Thursday and we'll go pick blackberries. But I have about a half a gallon in the house that are frozen. I have them on the counter so they'll thaw out a little quicker, and I'm going to use them to make some blackberry bread, because I told a couple of ladies at the doctor's office, I said, well, I told them I planned on doing it the early part of the week, but I also told them I picked up a lot of tomatoes and other things at the market, and I just finished up canning, and I was like, I'll make it between now and Friday, well, actually between now and Thursday, and bring it in before Friday, and that way y'all can have a little snack dessert for me and everything else. And of course they're tickled about that. So but yeah, I mean, I took a camera with me last time we went out there picking, and I forgot it. I had it with me, and it was in the blazer. It was everything. I just pick it up and turn it on, but I forgot it. I forgot all about having it with me, and so I didn't record it. Even after we left, I told Junior, I was like, man, I'm pissed. And he's like, why? I said, the camera's sitting right here, and I forgot to take it out there and make a video. But he's like, well, we go back again, and you can do it then, which is true, which we are. But his place out there, his blackberries, man, I can explain it as to the T, but without seeing it with your own eyes through the video, there's no comparison. I mean, there's not. I mean, so I'm not even going to try to explain it to you. You just have to wait and see it for yourself when we go out there. And but yeah, it's something that I want so bad. I mean, I don't really have the room for it here, because one roll, he has like 9 or 10 rows, and they're 50 foot long, and I would love to have something like that here, but I don't have the room for it. For one, I got too many trees, and I got other obstacles and crap around the yard and everything else, and it wouldn't work for me here anyway. Now, once we get everything on the farm settled and the property's divided and surveyed and everything else, and I found out exactly what I'm getting, then I can do that with no issues whatsoever. But here, I can't do that. So I can do a small mini version of it, which I'm already started and I'm already working on. But as far as what he has as of yet, it's out of my grasp, which is fine, because I'm not worried about it, because I know eventually it will be like that. You always got to keep things on a positive note, and just keep thinking positive and being positive, and things will be positive. Once you start thinking negative and doing negative things, everything around you is going to be negative. So you always got to keep positive. Keep thinking positive. No matter how crappy something is, you always got to keep thinking positive. So, and that's why basically I've done as good at the market as I have, because no matter there's a lady that goes out there, and she's nice and all, don't get me wrong, but she has her moments. She's just like negative. And this past weekend, I was talking to one of the ladies I'm real good friends with up there, and one of them I'm friends with, but we're not as good as friends as I am with the other one. And I knew at one point in time she was having an issue with finding jars certain sizes and everything else. And I told her, I said, Roll King has a case of boxes of jars with no lids and rings for like $5.99 or something like that a box. And the lady on the other side of her, she's like, well, all thing those are just like small type mayonnaise jars is all they are. I don't give a shit what it is. It's a new jar. And if you have rings and lid sport, what the hell does it matter what kind of jar it is? As long as it fits and it seals and it serves your purpose, what does it matter what kind of jar it is? And but she started, those just little mayonnaise jars, that's all they are, blah blah like that. And Linda, a friend of mine, I look on her face, she rolled her eyes. You could just tell it's like, oh, please God, just shut up. And I wanted to say it, but I'm like, nope, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to sink to your level. I'm not going to be negative. But, you know, stuff like that just tears me up. I mean, what does it matter if it was a mayonnaise jar at one time or whatever the case may be? You know, the ball lid, the ball rings, cur lids, cur rings, off-brand lids, off-brand rings, they fit it. What the hell does it matter? If it does what I want to do and it serves my purpose, who cares? I don't have to have name brand jars and lids all the time. You know, if an off-brand will do the same thing as a name brand and function and do the same type of job, I'm happy with it. It doesn't matter to me. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Now, sometime this afternoon, my back area over here behind the house looks like a small jungle because I haven't been able to get the mower into it, but there's still a lot of nails and screws and everything else by there that we picked up a lot of it, but there's still some showing up from when we tore off the back porch. There's a wood pile over there, and we're going to pick up a lot of the wood pieces off the wood pile and kind of shift them around a little bit. And I'm going to have to get a rack of some kind, like you would like a stacking firewood, and get them up higher off the ground so we can get the fencing off the ground and put the fencing up on the side. And I'm gonna extend the goat pen a lot more than what it was. And like I told Booger, I said, because we're not putting the back porch on anytime soon, probably not till next year, which gives them all kinds of food to eat and everything else. And the water bowl will be closer to the garden hose, and it'll be easier to feed them because we can feed them table scraps out the side door or the back window, one of the two. Yes, I know it sounds like a hillbilly thing to do, and it sounds total redneck, whatever you want to call it. I don't care, because that's how it was last year when we had the porch on there. I just ran the fencing up to the side of the porch, and we just opened the back window, threw out onion peel, stuff like that, and carrot scrap or potato scrap, and they basically came to the back door more or less, and they just ate from the back door. And it is what it is. I don't care. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be nice to be able to. Let me drop my window down some more. It's getting a little warm in here. That's better. But it'll give me it'll make it easier on me getting rid of having to walk out of the house, walk around the side of the door, or around the house, put food in their thing, or having to walk out the front door, around the side of the house, and jump over the fence. Because this way now we put the fencing up, we can just open the back door, feed them from the back door, or open the back kitchen window and throw scrap out in the yard, and they can come run up and eat with what they want. Whichever works easier, the best. But like I said too, bring the water bowl closer up here to the side of the house, which the water bowl would be roughly 15 feet from the spigot. You don't have to drag the hose all around the yard. It's built up right there and be done with it. And then on top of it, jump out the back door, which is about a 3-foot drop, and get the trash can and fill it up with feed, dump it, or worst case scenario, bring the trash can out on the other side of the fence, bring the feed bowl up closer, and then of course it'd probably be easier that way, because that way I wouldn't have to bring feed bags around the house and everything else, and we just feed them from this corner side of the house and be done with it. And then next year, whenever we get the appropriate fundage and the price of lumber starts dropping even more, we can build the back deck, porch, room, however you want to call it. We can build that on there, and it'll be cheaper priced, and we can get more of it done because the price of lumber will go down, hopefully, because it's already dropped down a lot around here. A 2x4, a 12-foot 2x4 went from $12 a 2x4 to $6 a 2x4, and that's a big jump in price. So, and that's just not the only thing that's dropped. There's a bunch of other things that dropped as well. So with that being said and done, hopefully by next year it'll go even lower, so we can get a lot more done and built with a lot less money. So other than that, that's been my day so far. And when I go back in the house, I'm gonna plug this up, download this to the computer. So sometime this afternoon, I'll put it on the computer. Well, I put it on YouTube. And I do have a small video. It's only like 5-6 minutes long, something like that. I made it Sunday morning when I was at the market, and I'm gonna put that up as well. It's a very short video, so, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so y'all have a good day. Well, actually, I lied. When I turn this off, I'm gonna go to my chicken coop real quick, make sure they got some feed in there, and then I'm gonna go inside, download this, the other thing, and then come out here and move the lumber and get things situated and set up so that way we can extend their run line and give them more things to chomp on and make it easier for me to feed and water them. So but other than that, y'all have a great day, and you will see my video of Ray's place sometime this week. Hold on, cross my fingers. Fingers are sore. I promise that I will make a video out there and I will share his wonderful rows of blackberries and everything else. So until then, y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all again soon.